Hey guys, Smith City here for Smith City Product Reviews. I'm back with another craft beer, Ballistic Beer Company Grandfather Oak Ale. That is part of my beer cartel subscription service. Awesome can. That's the one that I pulled out in my unboxing and that I really like the look of. And so I'm just going to get stuck into it. I won't talk about the company. I feel like that takes a lot of the crux of a longer video, and so if you're liking shorter videos, I'm going to try to do that as best I can. So it's in a 375 ml can. Its bitter units is 40. Its EBC, which is like to do with color, is 24. And there's a new term here which it just says FG, so I'm assuming that's refrigeration. It says 4 degrees, so I'm assuming that this should be consumed, or it's best to be consumed at 4 degrees. It's 7%, and on the back, like, it's got a write up here which I'm not looking at because I want sort of my own experience, but it's got the malts, the hops, the yeast, and other that they use. It's 7%. 5355 McCarthy Road, Salisbury, Queensland 4107 Australia. Check them out on Facebook, Ballistic Beer, or Instagram, Ballistic Beer. A little bit like me, except I'm not as tired in the eyes. So I'll get into a glass and we'll see what we have. Whoa! A lively one. You see that, guys? I'm going to have to do this in a fashion that's not going to ruin the pour. So I fixed it. A dark red brown mahogany color. It smells oaky from the pour, like really oaky from the pour. 2 finger head. That will probably go fairly quickly, being a higher alcohol content beer. I'll just have a sniff for you guys. It's very nutty, bready, and oaky. It smells fantastic, guys. I'm really going to like this, and I think just the name of it pulled it over the line of something I was going to review first. Oaked Ale sounded right up my alley. So Smith City going in. Oh wow. Settle down. Ooh. It's a bit happening in that first sip, guys, so I'll go back. So it's almost like the oak comes in layers, so you get a little bit of oakiness on your front palate. And then it sort of is like a bit nutty and bready from probably the roasted malts, or the malts they use. And then that oak comes back, and there's like almost a touch of like almost like a sweet nuttiness at the end, like not dessert sweet, but like just a sweetness. Oh, this is ripper. What a one to start on in this new pack. We're up to 56 subscribers. Please hit the subscription button, turn on your notifications so you can get up to date with my content at least 3 times a week. And I'll engage with you in the comment section. So, drinkability, it's a bit of a split drinkability, because I'm finding it easy to drink, but you can definitely tell as you continue to drink that it is a 7% beer. But that's not affecting your ability to be able to drink it. So it is very, very drinkable for 7%, but you kind of know it's 7%. So look at that color. Look at amazing color. I'm gonna try to pull it. That's sort of the color I'm seeing. Obviously, you got that pesky old light that's playing havoc. All right, back of the can. So the malt they used, Maris Otter, Aurora, Munich wheat. It is a very wheaty style beer, like Crystal and oats. I'm not too sure how much oats they have added there. You can see sort of that ring around there. That's probably turning a 7% thin beer into... It still is quite thin, but I suppose the thinness does coat your mouth a little bit. So they've done a pretty good job of balancing this beer. Hops, they've only used one hop, Columbus. Then they've used London English ale yeast, and then other says oak. So I don't know exactly how they brewed this, whether they've finished it in an oak barrel and let it brew in an oak barrel. Quite possibly they could have done that. And check out their website on ballisticbeer.com.au. And I'll read out off the back. The oldest statesman of our range, the grandfather, is there through thick and thin. Oak flavour blended with the complex malt profile that deserves time to sit on your tongue. Think about it, ponder it, and sip it just like Grandad would. Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. This would be like, it has been sort of a relatively okay day weather-wise in terms of it being warm, but it's not like too crazy. But this would also be very good to drink on a colder evening by a fire, maybe a cigar in hand, or just by a fire outside with friends. That's really good. That's really, really good. If you're someone that's not a big beer drinker, but you like whiskies and scotches and bourbons and that sort of stuff, this one will be right up your alley, 100%. So if you lean to more sort of having 1 or 2 nights a week where you're just adding a small bit of whiskey or scotch into a glass and having it neat, and you sort of moved away from having beers, this would be a good one to sort of get back into the good books with beers. So, and if anyone likes beer, I'm fairly sure that they'd actually really love this. This is fantastic. So, packaging, I think it markets exactly what it's trying to sell. You definitely could see this character on the back. He's got the long hair, the long beard. You could definitely see him with like a flannel jacket on, a beanie or something, by a fire, puffing on a cigar or something, and just enjoying life. So they've done a good job with marketing there. I'm going to give a quick rating. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. That's really good. Really, really good beer, guys. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next. Cheers.